Doesn't matter if the whole thing's out of focus, it can still be a beautiful image. Share it, let people see it. You can take photographs of your career communities, you can take photographs of the work that you do, you can take photographs of the wonderful people around you. Share those images and make sure that we've got a history for the next generation coming along.
I'm not only a woman in recovery, I'm a survivor of the war on drugs, which was never a war on drugs. It was a war on people, and it was a war on people. The war on drugs is not a fair fight, and it never has been. It's had no impact on drug use, unless on problematic users.
I was involved in lots of arrests, lots of operations, getting drug users off the street, dealers, suppliers, and all of this was driven by drug policies and stands, the war on drugs. And I thought, at the time, I was naive, that if we did this, if we locked you all up, sorry, and me, there would be less drugs, less drug users, less crime happening. And on reflection, I feel ashamed of the part I took. I wasn't protecting the community, I was fighting it. I was destroying people, tearing families apart, and all the work I did in reflection achieved absolutely nothing. And through my own experiences, the stories that I hear, that I still hear time and time again, from talking to people that I know in the police that are still in the police force, that all the pain and suffering and criminalisation which still goes on, that I stand here today to campaign for change, and it's what drives me to be a force for drug policy reform, because I believe underneath all of that we need to change drug policies. So we need your voices, we need you to stand up, we need your experiences to change these policies. Not politicians up there telling us what we should do, but us telling them what they should do, how to make it better.
And I work for Transform Drug Policy Foundation. We are a think tank and charity which campaigns for an end to the war on drugs and its replacement with an effective system of legal control and regulation. Basically, we say that drug problems are the problem of the health system, should not be dealt with by the criminal justice system, and we are wasting a hell of a lot of money on a totally counterproductive and futile policy that frankly I would rather have spent in many, many areas of other areas of public policy, including health programmes. And what we really feel we need to do is to tell the human stories, to change the hearts and minds, and to demonstrate that these issues really can happen to anyone. Just as in the 1930s there was alcohol prohibition in the US, mothers and families came out and were on the front line demanding change. We now want to do the same for drugs and say, look, prohibition is not the solution. We need urgently need a new approach.